today, just before 8:30 a.m., our city experienced an unthinkable tragedy. Minneapolis police officers responded to a report of a shooting at a mass that was happening at the Annunciation Roman Catholic Church on the block behind me. This worship service was marking the first week of school for children that are attending the Annunciation Catholic School. During the mass, a gunman approached on the outside on the side of the building and began firing a rifle through the church windows towards the children sitting in the pews at the mass. Shooting through the windows, he struck children and worshipers that were inside the building. The shooter was armed with a rifle, a shotgun, and a pistol. This was a deliberate act of violence against innocent children and other people worshiping. The sheer cruelty and cowardice of firing into a church for children is absolutely incomprehensible. Police officers from the Minneapolis Police Department immediately responded, entered the church, and attempted to provide first aid and rescue some of the children that were hiding throughout the building, while other first responders came and EMS responded to rush victims to nearby hospitals. 2 young children, ages 8 and 10, were killed where they sat in the pews. Their parents have been notified. 17 other people were injured, 14 of them being children. 2 of those children are in critical condition. The coward who fired these shots ultimately took his own life in the rear of the church. Our hearts are broken for the families who have lost their children, for these young lives that are now fighting to recover, and for our entire community that has been so deeply traumatized by this senseless attack. We will stand together to protect our children, our schools, and our houses of worship. This deliberate act of violence is just a sign of cruelty that is beyond comprehension. Our hearts are broken for everyone that's been affected by this tragedy. As we begin the difficult path of healing, I want the community to know this, that even in the face of such evil, the Minneapolis Police Department and all of our law enforcement partners stand with our community. We stand with these families and with this parish. We will continue to be here for you.
This was his manifesto, apparently. And I want to just kind of go through this and kind of see if we can make sense out of this. Okay? And so he says, to my family and friends, I want to try to get into the mind of this guy. I don't expect forgiveness, he says. I don't expect an apology. It's a little bit blurry. It's taken from an image here, obviously, because they didn't want anybody to see this or notice this. I don't expect forgiveness, and I don't expect an apology. I have to hold much weight. But to my family and those close to me, I do apologize for the effects of my actions will have on your lives. Please know I care for all of you so much, and it pains me to bring this storm of chaos into your lives.
2 Esdras 15 and verses 5, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So the Lord is bringing these plagues in the earth. Okay? All right? He's bringing these plagues in the earth. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakwadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. This lesson is entitled, Judgment or false flag? Judgment or false flag? Zephaniah 3 and 5. The just Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning does he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. So the Lord, he's the one bringing forth this judgment, these judgments in the earth. Okay. Looks like an all Edomite Catholic school, all right? So-called white man, all right, going off the Catholic school, all right? This could be a false flag, all right, in order to increase this police state faster, all right, and get the approval of the people, all right? But either way, it's the judgment of the heavenly. Check this out. This is First Thessalonians 5 and 1. All right, peace and safety. So was this a false flag? They're introducing Gideon now, all right, into the game. All right. Pretty soon there's gonna be nowhere to hide in Babylon the Great. All right. This guy here killed all those people. And lo and behold, they come out with a draconian law, all right, releasing Gideon, all right, an AI surveillance platform. Check this out.
Now about to launch Gideon, America's first ever AI threat detection platform built specifically for law enforcement. It scrapes the internet 24/7 using an Israeli-grade ontology to pull specific threat language and then routes it to local law enforcement. It's a 24/7 detective. It never sleeps, and it's going to get us in front of these attacks.
Would it have picked up on this, do you think?
100%. I wish my program would already be up. We're not launching until next week. I've got a dozen agencies on board, Trace. I just unloaded a major Northeast agency with over 2,700 sworn. This is America's early warning system. Correct.
Wow, they move fast, don't they?
Detect threats on.
Aaron Cohen, Gideon AI trailer. Let's play it very quickly.
Gideon is the first real-time AI system built to detect threats online before they become attacks. Anonymous networks flagging behavior, predicting danger. We don't get a second chance. Let's not miss the next one.
15 seconds, Aaron. You're talking about stopping mass shootings, attacks in Boulder before they start.
Trace, I'm building the first AI-driven threat prediction platform for law enforcement. They're flying blind right now. I've got an elite team of engineers from Palantir. I've got law enforcement agencies lined up. 76% of these mass attackers posted some type of grievance online. This is America's early warning detection system. If you're a chief out there, reach out to me and get on my pilot. And if you're a VC, I'm about to open my seed round. Partner with me and let's make America safe again and get cops the tools.
There you go. That was it. So could this have been a false flag? Definitely. All right. We are heading into a time like no other. Okay. We are heading into a time like no other. It's First Thessalonians 5 and 1. But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord is coming, so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay, because this is going to be all over America. All right, they're going to release this all over the nation. And as you can see in the video, you got a small hat back there. All right, why? because they're going to use this to fight against anti you know what. Okay. Sirach 39, Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice at his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So, yes, the Lord is raising up spirits of vengeance for judgment against you Babylonians out there, all right? You sons of Jacob that are doing wickedness, okay? So, all right, that's the reason why we need to repent every day to the Lord and ask for forgiveness for our sins, because we don't want the Lord to judge us, okay? But on the other hand, the Lord, we're not, on the other hand, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, all right? And he's bringing forth these wicked executive orders, all right, against us, all right? He's using his media outlet, the television, to promote what his plans are, okay? On TikTok, on YouTube, all right? 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, all right? So although they're trying to say they're coming in the guise of peace and safety, they're really coming to for war, all right? Let's get Psalms 55 and 21, and it reads, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Okay, so that's the way Esau Edom rolls. He's a great deceiver, and he's an accuser of the brethren, which are the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, and they come in with these wicked devices. Okay. All right, Psalms chapter 10 and 1, and it reads, why standeth thou afar off, O Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua? Why hidest thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. All right, so they imagine this device that can, pretty much track you anywhere you are. Okay, they already have this. They've been using these type of devices in Israel to target these Iranians and Iraqis, okay, already. All right, search you out, find you, and destroy you with a drone missile. Okay, they've been already doing that. Okay, for the wicked boasts of his heart's desire, verse 3, and blesses the covetous whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. All right, and they just coming straight out with it. They're going to hunt you down, all right, in America. Okay, that's what they're trying to tell you. So Revelation 12, let's read that again. And 12, this is where we are. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. So they pushing this thing at all levels. All right. Okay. It's time. We at the end. Okay. They got to establish their new world order. Okay. So they can subdue the people. Okay. All together, and put an implantable device in them. All right. Similar to a branding, so they can own you. Okay. All right. So we're not ignorant to his devices. And with that, I say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Shalom.